Now at 8:30, a shooting investigation is underway in Lexington this morning, while authorities say they need your help finding a suspect.
Plus, Lexington fire investigators are looking into what caused a massive fire that burned down a barn.
And a man is dead after a fall at Red River Gorge. The details and investigation surrounding his death next.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us on this Sunday. I'm Whitney Wetzel.
I'm Sean Moody. It's a February morning that feels more like an April morning.
Yeah, I wish it would. I wish we could just slide right on into spring. No more winter. Unfortunately, that's probably not the case.
Yeah, probably not. Let's check in with Mike Lindendorf in the First Alert Weather Center. What's it really going to do? It's not going to do that, right?
Positivity about a half an hour ago, guys. Now it's just gloom and doom. It's great outside right now, starting out in the 50s. And look at the live sky camera. Pretty good. There are some clouds out there, but nonetheless, pretty good start to our day so far. And if we look at Live First Alert Defender, despite the clouds, we're not picking up on any active weather. That won't be until a little bit later on. But again, those temperatures, just beautiful outside as we get started in the low 50s and upper 40s. A world of difference from where we were on Friday morning. But just in 24 hours, we're up about 15 degrees across the board, a difference you can certainly feel. And we'll hold on to this mild air for at least a few more hours, peaking at right around the mid to low 50s. But there is some change on the way. I'll show you what the week ahead has in store for you coming up in about 10 minutes.
All right, thank you, Mike. New this morning, Lexington police say they need your help with the shooting investigation.
Police were called out to Diamond's nightclub at around 2 this morning. WKYT's Hillary Thornton is live now at UK Hospital, where the victim is recovering. Good morning, Hillary.
Good morning, Whitney and Sean. That's right. That shooting victim is here at UK Hospital with what we are told are non-life-threatening injuries. Police say when they arrived at Diamonds on Winchester Road around 2 o'clock this morning, they found that man with a gunshot wound to his leg. He was rushed to the hospital while police at the scene tried to get information from people who were there when the shooting happened. However, officers say those who were there would not give many details about what unfolded at the nightclub. Now, police are hopeful that this shooting victim will be able to ID a suspect or that someone with information will come forward. Live in Lexington, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
Hillary, thank you. New this morning, Lexington police are on the lookout for 2 suspects who tried to rob a gas station. Police were called out to the Circle K on Richmond Road just before 4:30 this morning. Officers say the 2 men walked into the store and demanded cash. They say one of those men was armed with a handgun. According to investigators, the suspects couldn't get access to the safe, so they took off. No money was stolen, and right now police don't have a description of those suspects. Well, you could see the smoke for miles. A barn fire in North Lexington is still under investigation this morning. And
thankfully for the families close by, firefighters got the flames out before they spread. The fire started just a little bit before 6 o'clock at the dairy barn on Drummond Drive. Firefighters say that barn burned so quickly because it was full of hay. The barn was on UK property that backs up to the Coventry neighborhood. One man who lives nearby said that heat from the fire was so strong he could feel it inside his house.
The heat was intense and the smoke was really rolling. I was going to get a video of it. Then I said, man, big chunks of it were blowing into the yard and blowing onto the fence and catching it on fire. So I took the garden hose and just started spraying down the back of the house. But it was really intense, a really intense fire.
Firefighters say no people or animals were hurt. Investigators will go back to the barn today to try and figure out what caused the fire. Lexington firefighters say smoke detectors may have saved a woman's life Saturday morning. Crews spent the morning battling a fire at a home on Monte Vesta Road. We're told the woman living there heard the alarm go off and was able to get out safely. Firefighters did have some trouble getting to the fire hydrants because they say a car was blocking one of them.
It's best not to park your vehicle near a hydrant. We need to have access to the hydrant, so if we do have a fire on your street, that we can utilize it for water supply.
Crews say they believe the fire started in the basement and worked its way up a pipe in the attic.
A death investigation continues today after a man fell off a cliff at Red River Gorge. Rescue teams from multiple counties worked overnight Saturday to recover the Cincinnati man's body. Crews say the man was camping in the area with about 25 people. Rescuers are familiar with the area where that man fell, and they say they rarely arrive at that spot in time to save people who fall.
We've not had any survivors since I've been on the team that have fallen in that area just because the cliff is so high. But previous incidents that have occurred there, it's my understanding there's only been one survivor and multiple fatalities.
Rescuers haven't said why the man fell, but believe alcohol may have been a contributing factor. The coroner is not releasing the man's name at this time at the request of his family. Friends of a Rowan County man killed crossing the road are preparing to hold a memorial for him later this week. 84-year-old Jim Hamm died last month while walking across US 60 in Moorhead. Police say a driver hit him. Friends remember Hamm as a dedicated and caring man who volunteered at a nearby nursing home.
I have a daughter. He was very close with her. He'd give her hugs and she would hug him back. So I mean, it didn't differ between the population here or younger people, just anybody he was just so friendly and happy with.
The memorial will be held Wednesday at 2 at the Life Care Center in Moorhead.
Former Kentucky Lieutenant Governor and Louisville Mayor Jerry Abramson said he's relishing his role as the White House's liaison to state and local governments. After a few months on the job in Washington, Abramson told the Louisville Courier-Journal that he's stayed busy in meetings with the vice president, presidential speechwriters, and with mayors across the nation. He says he feels he's making a difference by using information from the local level to influence national decisions. President Obama selected Abramson as head of intergovernment affairs last December. State legislators said they plan to introduce a heroin bill to the Kentucky House tomorrow. The House Speaker's office says State Representative John Tilley is behind that bill. The exact details of what will be in the bill have not been announced. Leaders from both sides of the aisle said they want to focus on heroin this legislative session. There were 230 deadly heroin overdoses in 2013 statewide. That number is expected to triple for 2014 once the final numbers are reported.
Well, some students in Lexington had the chance to show off their science skills this weekend. More than 700 competed in the annual Kentucky American Water Science Fair. Students competed for prizes, gift certificates, and the chance to continue competing. Students with winning projects will advance to the regional round of the fair.
We're really trying to help students understand that there are so many things they can do with science. There are so many things as far as careers that they can do with math. Sometimes they don't know what's out there until they see it.
And some of those students will even have the chance to compete on the national level for full ride college scholarships. Pretty cool.
Yeah, can't get enough of that. I love science fairs, going and seeing something different.
It's always interesting.
Yeah.